Tomorrow is election day throughout Siouxland, and KTIV will be covering all the local races from city elections to multi-million-dollar school bond votes. In Woodbury County and across Iowa, the polls will be open from 7 in the morning until 8 at night. Woodbury County Commissioner of Elections Pat Gill reminds voters that if you did not vote early or pick up an absentee ballot, the only place you can vote tomorrow is at your specific polling location. To vote, residents must bring a photo ID. If the ID does not match your address, well, you must bring a piece of mail with your current address on it. There is also same-day voting registration in Iowa. Gill says in recent elections, there's been a decline in voters, something he attributes to decreased options for early voting throughout the state of Iowa.
The things that really have hampered the absentee process, the early voting process, is that used to be, a few years ago, it was 40 days of early voting. Now it's cut to 20 days. And we used to be able to send out request forms to voters, and now we can't do that.
Gill says people should be able to find their polling location in a letter that was sent to them. If they do not have their letter, they can call the county auditor's office.